My name's Coulter. I am part of the management team at New Horizon, and I lead up a team of people who coordinate NH Explore, which is the new name for the seminar programme. NH Explore, I guess we renamed it this year, 2014, because we wanted to express really more than what seminars expresses, that this is a place to explore all sorts of issues. So some of those come out of the main stage. They very much relate to the theme of the week. Some of them are just things that we know that people are facing in their everyday lives or in their churches, in their congregations, in the workplace, in the family. So this is a place to really explore together what God's will is in those things, what it means to be kingdom people, what it means to serve Him and honour Him. And I always talk about three aims of NH Explore. So the first one is to challenge people. Sometimes there are things that we should be thinking about, but we don't realise. Or, issues are more complex than we thought they were. Or we know that it's an issue, but we haven't really thought it through. So there's a challenge there just by reading the headline, seeing the topic, or coming along and hearing someone challenging us to think. And then there's the equipping bit. We resource people, hopefully, so that they go back into work, family, community, church, and they live it out. They're better resourced to be faithful to God in this issue. And then the third thing, which I always think is less obvious, but I get most excited about, is connecting. So we connect people. The speaker comes from a place of expertise on the subject. We try and get the very best speaker. And sometimes people come and they've never heard of that person, or the books they've written, or the resources they have, or their organisation. And they say, yeah, actually, we need to take this further. We can invite this person to our church, our town. We can get together and do this. Or sometimes you sit beside someone and you realise somebody else in another place is thinking about the same issue as us, facing the same challenges. And so whenever I hear people saying, oh, I never met you before, it's great, or I'm going to have that person over to our church, or whatever, that's when I get really excited, because the ripples go out from this to so many places that we don't even hear about. But to me, that's just great for the kingdom of God. I find being part of New Horizon just so uplifting, to know that I'm part of this big family of God. I think the breadth of Christians, and especially evangelical Christians who are here, to me is just wonderful. I don't get many other opportunities to be part of that, and I think that says something in itself about the importance of the gospel and the person of Christ and God's kingdom that we live for. So being in the tent, and just the other night I was so challenged by what the speaker said, and very blessed by that. So that restores me, and it restores your vision. And I go away from here back into my regular ministry and life feeling, yes, this is what it's about. I know who I'm living for, I know who I'm serving, and He knows me and He's holding me, and I want to glorify Him.